If there is any sign for you to pack your hospital bag, this is it. I feel like I'm so much more prepared this time round. Easy, affordable. If there is one thing you need, tips and tricks for your hospital bag, then you are in the right place. Good morning, my loves. Welcome back to another vlog. Now, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but today is my pack with me hospital bag haul, and I am 37 weeks pregnant today. When you see this, I'll be 38 weeks, so I'm kind of hoping she hasn't made an arrival as of yet. If there is any sign for you to pack your hospital bag, this is it. I thought I would share what I am taking with me this time round to hospital, because this is baby number 2. If you've been here for a while, you'll know that we are expecting a little girl. We already have a little baby boy called Oliver, but we are expecting a little girl. I feel like I'm so much more prepared this time round. Just thought I would share with you all of the things that I'm taking with me. Hopefully they will help you too. And if you are here because you want easy, affordable tips and tricks for your hospital bag, then you are in the right place. There are a few things that I didn't have last time that I'm using this time that I'm going to share with you. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I am literally taking a suitcase, so a roller suitcase and holder bag, and that is it. This is what I used last time when I went to the hospital, and it was so easy and simple, purely because the holder you can carry however you want, and then the roller suitcase, just take out the car and then just pull it along with you when you get to the hospital. So I definitely recommend, if you are going to use hospital bags, I would definitely have a roller suitcase and a holder of some sort, just to make life a little bit easier. I'm going to talk to you about toiletries, and there are a few items this time that I'm taking that I didn't have first time around with Oliver that I really wished that I had. So first of all, I actually bought these bags here. It came in a pack of 3 from Primark for £5, and they've actually come in really handy. So I'm just going to go through very quickly what I've got in terms of toiletries inside this bag. Very much of the mindset of, why spend loads of money if you don't need to? Inside, I've literally got a miniature deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, my own paracetamol, and the reason being, obviously in hospital, if you are on a ward, they can get very busy. It's just in case I just need some pain relief very quickly, and I've got a little backup plan. So paracetamol. I've also got my own conditioner, shampoo and shower gel in these little pots. Now, I know a lot of people buy the little miniatures, but I had this set here from when we went away on holiday, and I thought, why don't I just top it up with what I've already got? This set was £1. You're not going to get all of the miniatures for £1, and I thought I can just reuse it when I get home as well. So I would definitely recommend a top tip if you want to save money. Just invest in some of these little travel containers, fill them up with your own shampoo, conditioner and shower gel, and Bob's your uncle. I've also got some hair bubbles. Guys, we know that we need hair bubbles. It's essential. When I was giving birth to Oliver last time, I just remember I didn't want anything on my face or on my neck, so these were great. So I've brought a little hair clip and I've bought some hair bubbles, just in case I want to do the same thing again, which I'm pretty sure I will. Obviously, a little face cloth. Again, this can either be used for during the labour, so if you want to cool yourself down, again, this is what I did. Literally some cold water, popped it onto the back of my neck, was absolute bliss. But also, if you took a couple of these, you could have one for labour, one for after, obviously just to wipe your face down, give yourself a clean, and you'll feel way more refreshed than you did prior to showering. I've also got Tangle Teaser, some Carmex, oh my goodness, some moisturising lip balm. When I say I wish I had this with Oliver, oh my goodness me, it was the first thing I grabbed when I was buying for my hospital bag, purely because if, like me, you are considering using gas and air, my lips were so sore and so dry and cracked from the amount that I was using the gas and air during labour that afterwards I could barely drink from my drinks bottle. Genuinely, I was in so much pain. They were so dry and cracked from the gas and air that I wished I'd had some lip balm. So you definitely need to invest in some lip balm if you are considering gas and air. Now, as well as the face cloth, I've also got some simple wipes. And then in terms of, shall we say, mummy products, the products that you kind of need for aftercare, the ones that I didn't really think about too much when I was going into labour with Oliver and kind of postpartum care, are these products here. Breast pads. I didn't take any breast pads with me, and obviously they may have some leakage in that area. These ones were from Sainsbury's and they were £1. So again, even if I don't end up using them, they weren't too expensive. Now, these next products were my absolute saviours, and they are 100% something that I would recommend to any mum that is thinking about doing a vaginal delivery, because again, I just don't think I was prepared for what was to come after giving birth vaginally, and I wish I'd had all of these products knowing what I know now. So first of all, if there is one thing you need, it's this perennial bottle, this one here. Oh my goodness, I got this from Boots. I think it was £8.99. I will try and link all of the products into the description box below for you. After I gave birth, I didn't realise how painful it was going to be to go to the toilet, especially for the first few times. And the one thing that really helped alleviate that pain was warm water. However, because I didn't have one of these, oh, I can't believe I'm sharing this, I had to use a cup. A plastic cup each time I went to the toilet. Not one of my finest moments, but also after you've given birth, you don't care, okay? To save myself the hassle this time, I have bought a perennial bottle, and like I said, I think it was only £8.99. You literally just fill it up with water, squirt as you're weeing, and it just takes the acidity away from obviously your urine after you have given birth, which then means it will sting less. So I would definitely recommend investing in one of those. On the same lines, this time around I bought some disposable briefs, again from Boots, and easy to use, hygienic, convenient, and obviously they're disposable. And with that, I've got some maternity maxi pads. Now again, I was not prepared for how much I would need these postpartum after giving birth, and you literally just grab one of these, pop them into the disposable briefs, and Bob's your uncle. Now, I know some people like to use nappies, which already have kind of a pad inside. Again, you just use it and then dispose of it when you're done. For me personally, I just like the fact that with the disposable briefs, they are really stretchy, they're really comfortable, and I can just replace the pad when I want to, rather than having the nappies on. I don't know, just something about the nappies didn't make me want to use them as much. So for me personally, the disposable briefs and the maxi pads worked a treat last time. And something else that worked a treat, honestly, this became my best friend, and it's the Expert Midwife Spritz for Bits Instant Relief. It's this one here. Oh my goodness me. This helps to protect and maintain the condition of the perineum throughout pregnancy and after childbirth. Includes tea tree oil with antibacterial properties, witch hazel, which is incredible after giving birth. So again, it all comes inside this amazing little pot here, along with lavender to help clean, protect and soothe. Honestly, this was my best friend. I cannot stress enough how good the Expert Midwife products are, but I just remember using this last time. You can either spritz it onto your pad, spritz it around that area. It just soothes straight away and it just feels incredible. So I would definitely recommend this, along with the Freedom Mum Perennial Witch Hazel Pad Liners. So with the pad liners, you can obviously pop them onto your maxi towel and you can use both. And again, witch hazel is really, really good for pain relief, for soothing, and to help heal that area. So both of these together I would highly, highly, highly recommend. Like I said, I just spritzed this around my area whenever I felt some slight pain, and then I would pop one of these onto a maxi pad, and honestly it just made me feel so much better after going through that postpartum period. Now obviously in terms of showering, I've just bought a nice new grey big bath sheet to take with me. This is exactly the same one that I bought first time around with Oliver, but obviously I wanted a nice new one for myself this time. I've gone for the grey because, again, a dark colour. Didn't really want a light colour because, let's be honest, you could see a lot of things on this towel after you've given birth and you have your first shower. So again, I would definitely recommend getting a darker colour. But this one was £11.99 from Primark. So cheap, so affordable. And I can just obviously throw it away once I've left the hospital. One of my biggest top tips I'm going to tell you today. Flip-flops. Flip-flops for the shower. Oh my goodness me. These were an absolute saviour. I'm not saying that hospital showers aren't clean, but when you think about how many people are using them and how often they're using them, I needed something on my feet. So I literally got these flip-flops from Primark. They were £1. So again, once I've used them a couple of times in hospital, I can just throw them and it's not a big deal. Just little word of warning, I would always recommend having something to put on your feet when you are in hospital. On that note, actually, in terms of what to have whilst you're in hospital, just to help you to feel more comfortable and to make you feel more relaxed, there's only a few things that I'm taking with me. First one being, electronic wise, I've just got my iPad. Again, in one of my little containers that I got in the pack of 3 for £5 from Primark. I've just got my earpods, a charger with an extra long lead, and this fan here from Amazon. Oh, this fan, I could not live without this fan, honestly. It comes with a cute little stand as well, so you can just pop it onto a little table next to you if you don't want to hold it constantly, which came in really, really handy actually. But it has 3 settings and so powerful. I'm just going to sit here for a second. It's currently 32 degrees in the UK, so this is actually really helping me right now. I could not recommend this fan enough. I will link this down below for you. It really wasn't that expensive. It was from Amazon, but I would genuinely say this came in so handy and was one of the most used products that I had both during labour and after labour. So 100%, if you can, invest in a little handheld fan. Water bottle. Water bottle, water bottle, water bottle. I actually had this exact same bottle when I gave birth to Oliver, and I really, really liked it purely because it was really affordable. It was £1. Well, it's currently on sale. It's £1.80 in Primark. Normally they're £2.50. It was really light, really easy to put into my bag. It has a straw. Again, if I want to lie down, really easy, really simple. Really lightweight as well, and any water bottle that you're taking with you, just make sure it has a straw. Now I know I said I wasn't going to be bougie, but slippers, fluffy slippers, really comfy fluffy slippers just to walk around the hospital with. If you just pop into the loo, or you're just stretching your legs, or you just want to go somewhere and you just want something really comfy on your feet, some really comfy slippers. These were £3.50 from Primark. I used these last time with Oliver and I did actually use them and they were so comfy. Just take some comfy slippers. £3.50 from Primark, you cannot go wrong. You don't have to take this, but I took this last time and I'm going to take it again. A nice fluffy throw. Now I just use this genuinely to snuggle up with when I was having like little naps in between Oliver sleeping. And it did genuinely just give me that extra added comfort where I just felt so much better just having something to snuggle up with. Just a nice little comfort from home that I can take with me, snuggle up to if I want to, and just give me that extra comfort if I feel like I need it. The other thing I would say in terms of kind of being comfortable and sleeping, I'm taking a eye mask with me. To be fair, I sleep with an eye mask at home, but I'm literally going to be taking this blackout eye mask with me. It can be really, really, really bright in hospitals, and with it being the summer, obviously the sun comes up really early, doesn't it? So I'm definitely taking an eye mask with me, and I would recommend anybody else, even at night time with like the lights on in the hospital, even though they turn them down during the night in the ward, you can still see sometimes the ones in the corridors and it's still quite bright. So if you're like me, you're quite sensitive to light, definitely take an eye mask. In terms of clothing straight after birth, so I use this with Oliver, and I've just done a Primark haul, and unfortunately they don't do this anymore, but if you could find something similar, I would really recommend it. So basically it's this really comfy oversized nightdress that this really thin dressing gown to match, and honestly it was so comfortable but also so lightweight that, again, I was wearing my pajamas, I was wearing a dressing gown, I love a dressing gown anyway, but I didn't feel too hot in it, and it was really, really comfortable. I would definitely recommend getting a darker colour, but just having the nightdress and the dressing gown together was really, really handy, because I didn't feel like I was just walking around in my pajamas, if that makes sense, because I had the dressing gown. So I would definitely recommend buying something similar if you can get hold of it. Again, on my recent Primark haul, I just bought dark spotted nightdress. This was £12, and actually it feels so soft. Like, it genuinely feels so soft. Now it is long sleeved, but it's not too long in the length, and as you can see it has the buttons, which is great if I do decide to breastfeed. I'm not sure even if my milk comes in, if it will come in hospital, but again it depends on how long I'm in hospital for. But I just thought, again, this is really lightweight, it's a dark colour, it has the buttons if I want to breastfeed, and it's not going to take up too much space in my hospital bag. So got my maternity bras. So these ones again are specifically for breastfeeding because you can unclip them here. These were £8. They were a pack of 2. You get a black one and a white one, and again so affordable, so comfortable. I can't even tell you how comfortable they are. For £8 you genuinely cannot go wrong. And then clothing wise, I've only got a couple of outfits. Again, I don't know how long I'm going to be in hospital for. When I was in hospital with Oliver, I wasn't even in there 24 hours, guys. Like, I literally wasn't even there 24 hours, which in hindsight probably wasn't the best thing. I think I came home far too early. So I've just got a couple of outfits. First one being, I've got some really comfy maternity leggings, grey, dark colour. Obviously I'm not going to have a baby bump anymore, but there will still be a remnant of a bump, so I don't want anything too restrictive around that area. So I've just got some really comfy leggings. Haven't seen my Primark haul, head over there, you need to see it, because I've just got these big, massive, oversized t-shirts from Primark, £4 each. £4 each. They're in the men's section, and I lived in these last time, lived in them, so I'm going to do exactly the same again. This one is a 2XL, so it's a huge one. It's almost like a t-shirt dress on me, and it was just so comfortable, so I thought I could wear that with the leggings, or I could just even wander around the hospital ward in just this and it would be absolutely fine. It's really thin. If anything gets on it, it's £4, it doesn't matter, but I would definitely recommend investing in some oversized t-shirts if you haven't already. A plain black vest, again, just in case I want to wear my leggings and I don't want to wear the t-shirt. I've got a really nice, easy, comfortable vest. I may even wear this home, I don't know yet, I haven't decided, but it's this long shirt dress here. Again from Primark, was £12. Can you believe it? Again, it's button up, so if I am breastfeeding I can just undo some of the buttons, or if I'm too hot I can just undo some of the buttons. It is long sleeved, I can just roll them up, wander around the hospital ward with this on, or I could use this for my outfit to go home in. Now before I move on to baby girl section, I need to share my snacks with you. I have to. You know me, I love a snack. I love a good snack. You want sweet treat haven. That's all this baby girl's wanted. I'm not gonna lie, from the moment I found out that I was having a girl, well actually even prior to that I had a very sweet tooth, but I wanted to say first of all, when it comes to snacks, obviously be as healthy as you can be. However, you want something that you are going to enjoy and that is going to help you recover. I remember when I had Oliver, I felt really shaky, I felt really faint. I just had no energy left, basically. I was just so exhausted and depleted and my body just wanted sugar. So when we talk about snacks, got a variety. I had to head over to M&S, I had to, okay? I had to pick up the obligatory Percy Pigs. Now I actually go for the original veggie Percy Pigs because one, they taste a lot sweeter and I much prefer these ones. So I picked up a packet of Percy Pigs. Can't wait to eat these already. Golden and chewy all butter flapjack mini bites. Oh, I mean, really, Hayley? Yes, really, and I cannot wait to tuck into these. I also myself a little Galaxy bar and Jaffa cakes. You want something that's going to be really easy and simple to eat, but again, it's going to give you some energy back if you need it. I tried to be a little bit healthy and I got these Eat Natural almond and apricot with yogurt coating bars. These ones here. Now I have to be really careful because I'm gluten-free, and I really enjoyed them. So I got some of these and then I also got these Natural Valley protein peanut and chocolate bars. Oh my goodness, I love these so much. How I haven't opened any of these, I don't know. But again, that's more of my healthier sweet options, shall we say. And then in terms of savoury snacks, so I've just got some hula hoops and gluten-free alternative Ritz biscuits. Now these especially were amazing for me post-labour. With the sweet treats, obviously initially they're really nice and you just need that kind of hit of sugar, but then it can start to make you feel a little bit sick and I needed something savoury, so these came in really handy. I just got these from Sainsbury's. And then obviously some hula hoops. I love hula hoops and they're ready salted, so again, if I am feeling a bit sickly, hopefully that'll alleviate some of that nausea that I might be having. And something that I was so grateful for last time when I was pregnant was these Lucozade Sport in orange flavour. This was one of the first things I had after giving birth last time, and honestly I felt like a different person pretty much instantly. These really did come in handy when it came to kind of postpartum, and again, they're really easy to drink from because they've got these lids here. You're not going to spill it all over you if you are kind of semi-laying down. So for me, I always go for the orange flavour, and I've had these cold from the fridge. Oh my goodness, but obviously I haven't got that luxury in hospital, and that's fine. So I would definitely say get yourself some form of hydrating sports drink. Also, you want to treat yourself. You've just had a human. To treat yourself, guys, you want to have something that you know you're going to enjoy and something to look forward to. I know that sounds silly, but you genuinely do. A few hours just after birth, if there is something that you've been craving or there's something that you know you're really going to enjoy, then I would say do it. Buy it, get it, just give yourself something to look forward to. Finally, I am going to be honest, I have kept this, again, really easy and really simple. I feel like last time I just overcomplicated everything, and I just want to say as well, we are literally 10 minutes away from the hospital, 10 minutes. So if we need anything, we can just pop home. And because obviously we've got Oliver this time round, Mike is going to be coming home, all being well, each night, depending on how long we're in hospital for, to put Oliver to bed. So if there is anything that I really need, he can obviously either get it then from home, or if we are desperate, there's literally a Tesco's 10 minutes from the hospital in the opposite direction. So again, I haven't overpacked. If you are somebody who lives further away from the hospital, then obviously you might want to pack a little bit more than I've got, but I am literally taking the necessities, like literally taking the necessities. So First of all, I'm just taking some nappy sacks. Now this is obviously for the nappies, but also any kind of like soiled clothing, any soiled muslins, anything like that. I could just pop them into the nappy sacks and they won't get mixed up with everything else in my hospital bag. I've also got some cotton wool pads, these ones here, because they do recommend that you only use warm water on your baby kind of for the first few days to few weeks. So I use these with Oliver and they actually were really, really handy. But I've got to be honest, I did also use baby wipes. So I've actually gone for the Pampers Aqua ones, 99% water, 0 plastic wipes, premium cotton, 0% alcohol and perfume. Probably will end up using these more than the cotton pads, but at least if I've got both, I know that I can use both if I need to. Pampers Premium Protection New Babies, size 1 actually. I went for size 1, £4 to £11. I'm hoping she's not going to be more than £11. If she is, guys, we're in trouble a little bit. But again, I just got these ones because they were really compact, really easy to pop into my hospital bag, and I know that they're going to fit. First infant milk, Aptamil, with bottles with the teats on already. Now, this was one of the biggest things I stressed about, genuinely, when I was pregnant with Oliver and about going into hospital, because I was like, how does it work with feeding them? Like, how do you feed them? Like, if you need to warm up the milk, etc, etc. So first of all, these bottles are ready to go. They do actually tell you on the bottle as well how much you should be giving them initially. That's something I didn't actually take note of, so I think I actually overfed Oliver, if I'm completely honest, when he was first born, because he had a whole bottle of this and it didn't work out too well, guys. So definitely read the recommendations, but these are really simple because, like I said, they've already got the teats on them. However, you can buy the ones that don't have the teats on, and in the actual hospital they have these tiny little baby bottles that you can use, and they also have this really special kind of microwave that warms the bottles up to the perfect temperature, so you can prepare bottles if you need to. So I really wouldn't worry too much about that. Also, in terms of sterilising, they have a steriliser there as well, so you can clean the bottles when you're there. I remember taking so many bottles with me, so much milk with me, like literally a whole pack of formula last time. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? So don't panic too much. And like I said, there is always a shop nearby or somewhere that you can go to get more formula or to get more bottles or whatever it is that you need. So don't panic too much. But I'm literally just going to take these, and then if I'm completely honest, I will probably ask for one of the tiny little baby bottles that they provided with us last time, and then just pour this milk into there. But I can also warm it up to the correct temperature to make it more comfortable for baby girl when she arrives too. In terms of clothing, guys, I have just made it so easy and simple. Now, I know people use packing cubes for everything at the moment, but for me, I used this last time and it's literally sandwich bags. I've literally used sandwich bags and I've just popped on the front what's inside, and this worked so well for both me and Mike last time because it said exactly what was inside the bags. Now, I did separate them into separate bags, so for example, vests into one bag, baby grows into another bag, hats into another bag, X, Y and Z, and I just had loads of bags inside my hospital bag and it just was a bit frustrating. So this time round, I've literally just popped her first outfit into one of the sandwich bags. I've then popped a vests, baby grows, and I actually need to put a couple of hats in here as well, into another sandwich bag. And again, I've just written on there what's inside. So again, it's really easy, really accessible. Little going home outfit for her as well, with some little mittens inside. And then finally some muslins as well. I am only taking 3 vests, 3 baby grows, an outfit for when she's first born, and then an outfit to go home in. Obviously each of those has a vest in as well, so I've got 5 vests altogether and 3 baby grows. However, I would probably recommend, if it is your first time giving birth. I would probably recommend, if you don't live that close to the hospital, or you just want to be a bit more over precautious, shall we say, I would say 5 baby grows, 5 vests, a little outfit once they're born, and then a little outfit to go home in. Genuinely, I think that's all you would need. I don't think you need to go too over the top. And then in terms of hats, maybe 2 hats, 2 lots of mittens, and that is it. You really don't need to go too above and beyond when it comes to packing for baby, because they don't need much. They genuinely don't need much, rather than having copious amounts of baby grows and vests that you're probably not going to use. The final thing I've got is this little baby blanket here. Now I need to go and grab actually our cellular blanket for her as well. This little blanket here is purely for her first lot of pictures. I remember the first photos I had of Oliver, he was in the hospital cellular blanket that said like NHS on it, and it had a bit of blood on it, and I just remember thinking, oh no, I really wish that I'd had a nice blanket. So I've got this gorgeous little knitted blanket here for her to have her first few photos in. And then I need to go and grab in a second actually a cellular blanket. So they recommend you always use a cellular blanket if you're putting baby down to sleep, to nap. Anytime they're kind of in their little crib, they should be in a cellular blanket. So I must remember to grab that in a second. But apart from that, guys, that is everything. That's everything I am taking to the hospital with me. I told you, it's really easy, really simple, really affordable. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my Primark haul, because again, there are so many ideas on there for you that will save you time and money that I could not recommend enough, and that I wish I'd known first time round, to be honest with you. But what I would say is, if you are packing your hospital bag and you are getting ready for your baby to arrive, first of all, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. I know it's easy for me to say, but do not panic. Everything will be fine, and not alone in this, because that's how I felt first time round. I was a bit like, I need to have everything prepared because I need to know that I've got everything. No, you don't. You just need the necessities, and remember, baby only needs you. So, on that note, guys, 37 weeks pregnant, we have made it to full term. The hospital bag is packed. It is ready to go. I am literally so excited. I don't know when she's going to come. She could come at any moment. So hopefully I'll get this vlog out in time for you. But if you haven't already, make sure you press that subscribe button. I cannot wait to see you in the next one. And I really hope that you've enjoyed this vlog. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.